Hey guys, what's going on? So, wanted to do this quick little video. I ended up getting a new rucksack, and it's a new veshmeshok actually. It's not new-ish, but it's new to me. I've never got to see this in person. So, just to give y'all a perspective real quick, this is the Cold War version of the Soviet veshmeshok. This one, if you saw Aaron's YouTube page or channel, whatever, before he lost it, you'll see my last name in it. I let him use my old one until he got his in, which ended up being a black variant. And then we have the World War II Soviet edition, the original one. It's everything like this except for the fact that it doesn't have an outside pouch and it has no bedroll straps on the side. Now, I saw on eBay about a week ago that there's a guy who I think he was in Oregon. Don't mind the music, I'm playing Fallout 3 right now. Anyways, there was a guy, I want to say it was in Oregon, and he was selling what he claimed was a Hungarian version. There, now we got the music turned down. Anyways, he says it's the Hungarian version of a veshmeshok. Now, I'm going to show you guys why I kind of want to disclaim this. And I'll show you guys right now. This is it right here. This is the Hungarian version of a veshmeshok. It looks similar. It looks very similar. Right now, all I have, I think, is just my military wool blanket right there. And I put that in there so you guys can see how big and tall this thing actually is. It's bigger than, I think it's actually just a little bigger. Let's see, pull this all the way down. It's actually, no, it's a little, just a couple of centimeters, maybe an inch or two smaller than the World War II version. But I think this one actually still has a lot more room. Now here's the thing. He says that this is the Hungarian version of a Soviet veshmeshok, and I do not think this is. And the reason why I say that is because I've seen on a website, if I can find it, I'll post it in the description down below. There was a website of this guy. He kind of did it as a joke, but he was very serious. He gave a lot of details as well on, like, you know, the material and such like that, and how to spot the differences in different veshmeshok rucksack styles. The Hungarian version is basically this old Soviet one. The only difference is, just like with this one has I'm about to say G-string, the string that comes through here, and you tie the your veshmeshok up. This one doesn't. But the Hungarian version, which is basically this with the string going through, does. This is not the Hungarian version. I think what this is, I think I mentioned this in that one video I did about the veshmeshoks. There is a very, very rare edition of Soviet veshmeshoks that was made specifically from the 1970s all the way up until, I think they're still making it to this day, but they don't make it much. This one is the second version of that thing over there, and the reason I know this is because they made it for the God, who is that? The Spetsnaz, you know, the Soviet and Russian special forces. So basically, that's what this is, because I remember reading about it, and they said that it was a veshmeshok that was similar to the one like that one over there, but it didn't have it where you can, you know, basically it had this right here. You had the hood that goes over it, and then the strap, which is another thing unto itself. It took me a while to try to figure this out. I don't think I actually did figure it out, but the strap is just one whole strap that can come off right here, sort of like the Romanian version of the veshmeshok. But theirs was a little wooden dial that you put in at a different length. This one, you can actually, it's kind of like a belt. And the problem was, when I tried to do it, I just put it through the loops and it came down here. and it kept moving the rucksack around, and it just didn't feel comfortable. So what I did was I put it through it here, took it out, curved it around, put it back through here, and basically made a loop, and did the same thing over here, and now it keeps the pack steady. The only problem I have with this, since there's no external or even internal frame that holds this veshmeshock up, it kind of, you'll feel the weight as soon as you put it on. If you have your blanket on down here, and you have, you know, like a couple canned foods and a bottle of water and stuff like that up here, you're gonna feel the weight up here. Another thing about this that I do like, and I'm gonna try this here in a little bit, is on the sides you have one here, and you have another one over here, and then should be right here on top of it. Yep, there it is. Right here you have 3 loops for your bed, for like a tarp or something, and then either that, or I'm not, yeah, you could do it over here, and I think you could do something right here. I don't know. Maybe this is where they used to put their shovels at, because they used to put their, you know, you used to be able to put your shovels through loops like this. I don't know if that's what this is, or maybe this was the helmet carrier, because sometimes they put their helmets on the back of their veshmeshocks. Anyways, this is the Hungarian Soviet veshmeshok. I'm going to say it right now, I don't think it's Hungarian. I'm going to say it's not even the second, just the rare version of the Soviet veshmeshok. That's what this is going to be. That's what's going to be in the title. It's going to be added to my collection, and hopefully the Romanian version is still for sale on eBay. That thing's been on sale for eBay for like 3, maybe 4 years now. I don't think anybody's gonna buy it, so I'm thinking maybe in about a month or something, I'll go ahead and buy the Romanian version, and then see if I could probably try to buy a Hungarian version, and then see if there's and then I'm trying to get like Aaron has a black variant, so I'm gonna try to get that, and then I'm gonna get a couple more of those ones over there, and start painting like different camo patterns on them, and try to see how well they work. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm gonna go ahead and work on another video that I'll probably upload in here in a couple hours or early tomorrow morning. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. Night. Peace.